Gorgeous friends, be free today, be free today, be free today. Gorgeous friends, be free today, be free today. It is 4th of July here in the States. I wish you a very beautiful day of freedom, whether you are in the States or somewhere else in the world. Every day is an opportunity to be free, to be all that we are, to be independent from all the limitations that most of our human family is stuck in. And every time one of us steps out and is a little more free or a lot more free, we make it easier for others to be free as well. The freedom I'm talking about today is the freedom to be yourself, the freedom to be you-tiful. Do you ever feel in your life like you have to edit or you're not really able to show up as the full expression of who you are out of fear of what other people are going to think of you? So you maybe hide out, or you limit yourself, or you simply withhold parts of you because you don't know how they're going to be received by others. Can you relate to that? Is that something that you go through? I go really, really deep into something called the anatomy of freedom in a previous video, so I'm going to put the link somewhere around here, and that's going to take you to a much deeper level. However, today's video, what I want to share with you is how to be free and confident and comfortable in your own skin as you share yourself authentically in the world. My life has changed 180 degrees because of this shift that I'm going to share with you in this video. My little secret as far as how I'm able to show up in the world as I am, without the criticism that used to, the self-criticism that used to paralyze me in my life, is this truth. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter where you go, no matter who you're with, people are gonna judge you. It is part of life. It is part of humanity. When I finally realized in my own life that it is impossible to make everybody happy and it is impossible to be perfect, oh my God, that was a big one. My path of freedom began because I stopped seeking approval and I started turning within. I also got to know myself on a whole new level. This was definitely confronting because I started to bump up against parts of myself that I really didn't like very much, facets of me that I had been hiding. We are like these glorious diamonds, and we have all of these different facets of our personalities. We have multiple facets, including the part of me right now that's totally annoyed because something's being blended upstairs and now it's really freaking loud. And oh, Jason's making ice cream. That's very sweet. Ice cream with bananas. So see, that's I normally would cut this part out of my video, but I'm gonna keep it here so you guys can see. So the annoyed part of me in the past, that's so annoying. If I would have had this annoyed facet of myself, that did not fit into the perfect woman, right? That didn't fit into my idea of what perfect was, so I would have hidden that. So there was a prison inside of me, just like there's a prison in every human, a metaphorical prison, of all these parts of ourselves that we have deemed as shameful. Don't let anyone see that side of you or else they won't love you. So let's say one of those facets is the annoyed facet of me, the part of me that has very little patience and gets annoyed at things. So that would be a facet of me that's locked up in the prison. The secret to freedom is to, number one, recognize that there is a prison of parts of you that you have not loved, that you have shamed, that you have judged. We all do this. It is mostly unconscious, but when you can make this conscious, it is a very powerful thing. That's number one. Just realizing that in and of itself is like massive leap in freedom. It's like, woo, yes, this is true. The second, and don't take any of my word for this, just explore in your own life. The second thing is to realize that those parts of you really need your love, because the world's not going to give those parts of you love. And if you don't love and accept those parts of you, who is? And if parts of you feel imprisoned, locked up, unlovable, shamed, guess what you're going to feel like in your life? You're going to feel locked up, imprisoned, far from free, shamed, not worthy. Embrace those parts of yourself. Love those parts of you. Embrace them and own them just like you own the sunny, shiny, happy parts of you, right? And then for some people, it's the opposite. For some people, they hide the sunny, shiny parts of themselves because they don't want to be too happy for whatever reason, and they show the depressed side or the victim side or whatever it is. We all have certain things we put in the shadow. It's different for each of us what we don't want people to see. And then the third step is to realize that in every single one of those facets that you have judged, that we have judged, there is a light side. So you can do this with every single facet of yourself, and this is what the Diamond Process book is. And to recap really quickly, my little secret to freedom, and the reason I'm able to show up in the world and no longer beat myself up, judging myself, trying to be something that I'm not, trying to be perfect. The reason I'm not doing those things anymore is because I deeply, deeply love who I am. I deeply, deeply love, embrace, and accept every facet of the wild, lovely diamond that I am. And with this video on Independence Day, I invite you to explore this topic for yourself. And as soon as we open that prison door and just let the whole wild, multifaceted version of ourselves exist, we become a living, breathing example of freedom. And then what's really cool, because the stop gates aren't on anymore, what the Creator really intended for us to be can actually come through, because there's no longer an editing. Oh, that's okay, that's not okay. Oh, I don't like that, that's bad, that's good, blah, 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 blah. All that noise. The mind can become a lot more silent. And then what really wants to come through, what we're really here to create, how we're really here to love, has the freedom to shine through us. So I hope this video serves you. I love you guys with all my heart. Here's to freedom. Here's to embodying freedom. And here's to radically loving the whole of who you are. And by the way, on July 22nd, it is our first Diamond Process Women's Circle, which I'm so freaking excited about. To those of you who have registered, I cannot wait to share this experience with you. It's small, we're capping it at a small number, and it's an ongoing membership, so you can show up, and we are going to have a powerful 2 hours once a month together, and you'll have tools to practice that month. So it's like having my mentoring and my support and a sisterhood to support you and our Diamond Tribe community through the month. And I make it super crazy affordable so that you have, for those of you who really want support in an ongoing way, this is my offering. What would it feel like for you to be able to walk in life comfortable in your own skin, no matter who you're with, no matter where you are, and to sincerely feel at ease in your own life? Yes, exactly. Check it out if that interests you. The link is below. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.